my god. Don't piss me off.
What is happening? Take a break. I can't read more. I'm so distraught. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please ignore the mess that's happening right here. I just have some K-pop albums that I'm trying to sell and I have nowhere else to put them. In today's video, I am going to be doing a Onyx Storm reading vlog. This is something that I've never done on my channel before. If you're new, my name's Hadley. I do like lifestyle, fashion, K-pop related videos, but last year I really got into reading, and so reading has been my whole personality. I haven't really posted a lot of videos about it on this channel, but I do love to read. One of my most recent videos was all the books that I read last year, so check that out. But I thought this would be really fun because Fourth Wing has been my entire personality for the last week or so of last year and the whole month of January. Like I said, Fourth Wing has been my entire personality, and today is the release day of Onyx Storm, which is January 21st. So we're gonna read the book in this video and give you guys my reaction to everything major. This is a spoiler vlog, so if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch the rest of this video. That is my disclaimer, but yeah, I guess I'll talk about my experience trying to get this book this morning. I never had an issue getting the first two, obviously, because I'm late to the game. I finished Iron Flame last Saturday, so like 3 days ago, and so I didn't have Onyx Storm pre-ordered because I didn't think that I was going to be able to like actually be here and experience this feeling. But so I decided that I would try to go for the Target exclusive version of Onyx Storm. First issue, I did not know that book readers were like K-pop stans, is the best way I could describe it. I, as a K-pop fan, know that we go crazy for things. I didn't know it was like this, okay? Honestly, I was told if you wanted the Target exclusive, wake up at 2 in the morning, order it online, pick it up the next day. So I tried that. No, the app did not work. It did not work. It took me 15 minutes to even get the thing in my cart, and then I just gave up. I was like, I'll just go in the morning. It sold out at like 2:15 my time. And then I woke up and I was already gonna go to Target in the morning because I have work, and the store opens at 8, and I was like, well, kind of sold out online, so like I should probably get there around 8. I walk into the store literally at 8:03. They have a little stand in the front of the store, and every single Target exclusive is gone. Every single person in that store was there for this book. So I didn't really care if I got it or not. I just wanted the book, but I did get the really cool, pretty deluxe version with the spray dragon edges, which are really cool. I think the Target one had like images and like a colored map. Again, I just really did not care. I just wanted the book, but it was really a fun experience. I heard fun experience? I wouldn't say it's a fun experience. It was a weird experience, my first time dealing with that. But the Target employees were like, yeah, people were outside waiting in line in the morning. It was 1 degree where I live. So yeah, we're excited to read this book. I've read the back of the book in chaos. So I'll probably read a few chapters today and then kind of update you guys on my first thoughts. People really love this book. People didn't really care for Iron Flame, but people are saying this is really good so far. So I'm excited. Okay, so I'm ending the first night after reading technically 3 chapters, the prologue and episode, chapter 1 and chapter 2. So far so good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I was interested in how they were gonna like bring up Zayden being Venom. So the secret, like them
it being secretive is really interesting. Like, it's kind of weird that his like red eyes disappeared. Like, I'm interested in seeing how this is gonna work, you know? Because I feel like if he only does it once, then he should be fine, right? But I don't know. I'm scared to learn more, but so far it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad they're back in the school, and Violet and Xaden are not fighting, which is so fun. But yeah, but I'm also loving how each book has like a different like it has the map, obviously, and then the first book had the map of the school, and then the second book had how Fourth Wing is laid out, and this one actually has each character and their dragon and their power, which is really, really helpful because I actually couldn't even remember some of the characters' powers. So that's nice. But will we find out if Violet has a second signet? Let's see. I'm interested in figuring out, but so far so good.
It is finally Saturday, which means I can sit down and really fully read Onyx Storm. I have a full-time job, so I'm not able to like read books when they come out until the weekend, which sucks in a lot of ways because people always spoil books like literally the next day. They say like don't spoil on the first day, but after that it gets spoiled. So I haven't really seen any spoilers, thank God, because I've just been scrolling past through anything that relates to Onyx Storm. But yeah, I've been reading the book just like a chapter a day, but really nothing too insane has happened that I want to sit down and like speak. I think the last chapter that I read, the squad fixed the stone so that the flyers can wield, and then Violet gets arrested for treason, even though they got pardoned literally the chapter before. So chaos is going to happen very soon, but I'm very excited that I can sit down and read. I have my book and I have some chai, and I'm very excited. I've been enjoying this book so far. It's a lot of story building and new characters, but I haven't found it to be confusing. I've had to like reread a few sentences here and there, but I always do that because sometimes I feel like I miss something. But yeah, I will just update you guys when something interesting happens, obviously. Okay, I just finished chapter 10, and the Venin, whose name is Theophine, like Stephanie, but Theophine? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. But the last thing she says is, now tell me which chose you first, the one who gifted you the power of the sky or the Irid? Is that how you even say that? So that's what her second dragon that I don't know how to pronounce name, her little baby dragons, actually a Irid scorpion tail. I don't even know what that is, but I don't know why that shocked me. I thought I would say, because they're talking about second signets, and I'm like, what is it? What is it? Sorry. Did any of that make sense? Maybe that's just how my brain is working, but who are these Venin? Like, who are these people? Why do they know everything about Violet? Like, I know it's because she has, like, lightning, but also she has two dragons, but, like, I don't know. I feel like they don't have technology to, like, what's the word? Text each other. So someone is telling the Venin all about her. I have a feeling it's her dad, but that's a theory I have. But also, it says in here, who gifted you the power of the sky? She didn't say lightning. So is she able to like control all of the sky and make like storms and lightning and rain and all that stuff? That would be super cool. But Violet goes, you have a second signet, don't you? Garrick has a second signet and he can like go get to places really fast. Like, Does everyone have a second signet? Like, that's so interesting. How does that work? I never caught on to that. That's crazy. Oh, wow. That's nice that he can travel to places in minutes, though. Like, I did not catch on to that. That's kind of crazy. Okay, well, I just had to update you guys with that because I thought that was insane. Wow. Okay, a little update. I'm what chapter is this? Chapter 14, page 121. Xaden is now a professor, which honestly, so smart to get him to stay inside the wards. Very smart, Rebecca. Also, now Violet's upset because you can't date a teacher. I find this funny. She was like, he said, Violet, a word in private. She goes, not a good idea. And then she was like, you're a professor now. I'm a cadet. And he says, oh, and then Bodhi says, wait, you two broke up? She goes, yes. He says, no. I think that's just so funny. I'm a slow reader though, because it's now 2 and I started this at like 10:30 and I'm not even like 50 pages in. But I've been doing other things while I've been reading, watching TV, eating lunch, talking to friends. So I'm hoping to get to maybe 150, 160 today, and maybe by the end of the weekend 250. We'll see. I want to get like a good chunk of the way because throughout the week I won't be able to read as much. It is the next day. It's currently almost 6 o'clock and I haven't updated my reading for today just because there were people at my house. I did a lot of errands and I haven't read as much, but I just sat down to read a few chapters and I thought I would update you on what's like going on. I'm currently just finished chapter 25, which was a spicy chapter. So I'm on 220. I believe I said I wanted to be either at 200 or like 250 by the end of this weekend. So I did pretty good with me being a slow reader. But I'm not entirely sure where I left off. Sometimes I need to like write down the last thought that I had. Oh, one of them was like how a lot of other marked ones that have the rebellion relic all have like second signets, like most of them, which I find to be so interesting. Like the fact that the relic gave them a second signet and then that's why dragons seek them out, because like the more powerful you are, the more powerful like the dragon is. So that's really interesting thought. What else? Oh, she got like her dad's like manuscript, and also Xaden being jealous is just like, it's been fun. We find out that Violet had dated the prince and he was a shitbag. So are we surprised? No. But I enjoy that little like him being jealous. But now they're currently what happened? Oh, they went on their first like outing to search for Andara's, I hope my pronunciation was okay, but they went on a search and it, you know, did not go well. So now she has a new team and Riddick's on the team, and he had like a cute little story on why he believes he should be a part of the team. I find him to be super endearing and so funny. One of my favorite characters. So they're currently in the Isle. The Isle, I'm not entirely sure. It's probably in this map. I think it's like not in this. This is the continent, but the Isles are like somewhere down here. And what's so interesting is that once they get to the Isle, they don't have connection to magic. So Xaden is like automatically so much happier because he's not afraid to slip up and actually trigger more power to make him more venom. So he's much happier. I'm enjoying this part of the storyline. But what's interesting is all of the power and connection between everyone and their dragons has been cut off except for Violet and her 2 dragons. So I feel like we're going to be meeting Andara's family very soon. But yeah, some of the pieces are connecting. It's getting interesting. The storyline up until now is just really, like, to me the story building has just been so good, and like there's little pieces here and there that I'm like making connections, and I love that. So far so good. Love Xaden, love Violet in this one. She's so much better as a character. I love all the characters so far. Hello, it's Tuesday. Guys, it's like 2 days later. I think I'm wearing the same sweatshirt, and the book's upside down. I just read a really infuriating page. Not infuriating, but like, what? What? Oh my god. So I'm reading my chapter for the night, for the week, because I only read like 1 or 2 chapters a day during the weekdays, just I'm too busy. They are in the Isles looking for Andarna's kind, and the Isles don't have magic. So I said that like Violet and her 2 dragons like have a connection, so I'm like wondering, like, is it because Andarna's people is her kind like on these Isles, and they're fighting. Well, the prince did a bad deal, are we surprised? And Violet and Xaden are talking to the king of that specific island that I don't know how to pronounce. And I like how he called her consort, which is kind of like a little marriage proposal in a way, which I found really cute. But the deal went bad, and so the king was like, kill them all. So they're fighting. There's supposed to be no magic. Why is Xaden... Where is he? Why? Why is he siphoning, conjuring magic? Like... And he only did it because Violet got hurt. But she didn't... She got herself out of it. Do not piss me off, Rebecca. Oh my god. I just have a feeling that he's gonna turn fully venom at the end of this book, but still his like motive was to keep her safe. So he's gonna be like fully venom, but his own, like, he's only gonna think of her. Like nothing else matters except for her. And I'm very scared, because that's gonna make it interesting. But like, please take a break. I can't read more. I'm so distraught.
Okay, some thoughts that I have. They are on to the second isle, and they are, I don't know the name of this island, but they get there and like everyone has silver hair, and then she sees a little girl with brown hair and silver like tips, similar to Violet. So I find it interesting that there's another person like that, because she's super rare in like her continent. So I wonder what connection she has to the Isles, but she's not getting any like answers from nobody. So I feel like she is some Isle girl, or like her family came from the Isles, probably her dad, and they just never told her. But it's interesting that only she has it and not the other siblings. And the fact that she can hear her dragons, but not the siblings. So honestly, maybe it has to do with Andarna. But that's just so crazy that, like, Andarna knew she would connect with Violet before. It's just so weird. So many connections. I hope we get the answers to Violet's hair very, very soon. Okay, so I'm on to the next chapter, and they're on another island. This is the island that's like wisdom or peace or whatever, so they're like peaceful people. And they've met like some people in robes. Everyone's wearing robes. And she's saying how like the guy has really unusual eyes. They're like blue, but they're actually like purple looking. And then the guy, welcomes her, and then he says, "You have very unusual eyes, not entirely blue or green or gold. Fascinating." And she was like, "I was just thinking the same about you." So, who is this girl? She has like every characteristic of like every island so far. What? How is that even possible? I'm confused. Oh my god, literally not even a few sentences later, the guy that welcomed Violet and said she had beautiful eyes, his wife is Satan's mom. Oh my god.
I fear this book is ruining me. Oh my god. They found Andarna's dragon kind. Okay, actually, the dragons found them. And essentially, there was really no, like, nothing. I felt so pointless, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, they literally just said that they left Andarna there so that whoever bonds with her, like, makes humans peaceful, but it's like, and then blamed it on Violet, and it's like, you made her into a weapon. Like, I'm so confused because it's like, it's not actually Violet who bonds. And then they just, like, made Andarna feel so bad. She's literally a baby. Like, oh my god. And then Xaden shows up, and the two dragons that hadn't made up their mind yet saw Xaden and were dipped. They dipped. They didn't even, like, give him a chance to do anything, and they dipped so fast. Oh my god. Oh. But what I find so endearing is that Riddick was like, her friend should know about this because the people that do know about Xaden being Venom are people who would choose Xaden over her. And I thought that was very endearing of him because I didn't think that way at all. Manifesting shadows. And then Violet goes, "I don't understand. You're our generation's shadow wielder." And Xaden goes, "Not anymore. Magic knows. He's the balance." This is killing me, Rebecca. The next few clips is where I go completely and utterly insane, for me at least. And I didn't really like give a timeline. These are like different days and different clips, and they just don't tell you what day I'm reading because I just like gave up at that point. These are like my literal raw reactions of what I'm reading. But this happened like over a 3-day period, I believe. Enjoy.
Okay, I don't have my camera that I have normally, but Violet just had a dream, and she was like, it was so weird because it was like not my hand, it was Xaden's relic. and like she was channeling the power from the ground. She was like, "That's not my me. It's not me." And Zayn was like, "Oh my god, you were in my dream." Is this her signet? Is she like, can she like go in people's minds? Oh my god. She's a dream walker? That's interesting. I don't know what that is. But he's saying that like Andorna's kind of like peaceful. So that's interesting. She can get in people's dreams. I thought it would be cooler, not gonna lie. Hey, this is my first opinion of the signet, so maybe there's more to it. Okay, so it is I don't even know. It's one of those things where you can like read people's minds in a way. So it is dangerous. And it's so crazy that Andorna knew about it the whole time. She's like, you need to discover it yourself. Girl, there's a war. I refuse to set up the camera for this. But why did Andorna not say goodbye? She just like left. And she said goodbye. And Violet's over here like literally dying. Well, she's not really dying, but like a piece of her. Like her, that's her love. That's her baby. And she just like left. Don't piss me off. Like, girl, please. Come back. I think these updates are gonna come way faster because I'm like at the 100 pages left of the book. And what are her siblings talking about? That her parents tried to offer her up to the gods because they believed Violet was gonna turn venom? What? I'm so confused. Is it because her hair is like silver at the end and so they thought she was like half venom? But like, how is that possible if she never channeled any power? What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god, what is happening? I need to read more and then I'll get the answer. But oh my god. Oh my god. I literally cannot read. So, I don't know. Some prophecy or that they got from a priest was like, she is gonna turn to the wrong, she's gonna turn dark for the wrong reasons or something. And so then they offered her up to the Dune guy to try to fix her, and that's why her hair is silver. But the person, the heartbeat is Xaden. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Guys, I think I'm going to finish the book tonight. Oh my god, oh my god. I've been procrastinating reading the last bit of this book since Sunday. I could have finished it Sunday, I could have finished it Monday night, I could have finished it last night, but I just don't want it to be over with because I've enjoyed every second of reading Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and Onyx Storm. I've loved every second of it. It is cliche, but by far my favorite book series that I've read, by far my favorite fantasy, romantasy, whatever you want to call it. I've loved every second of it, and I'm gonna be so sad when it's over with and now have to wait for a year and a half maybe for the next one to come out. I just like, okay, so I think the last time I talked was when I literally was having a meltdown because of Andorna leaving. Meltdown, but what has happened since then? Violet's sister was taken, and the lady Theophine, whatever her name is, don't care. She was like, you need to bring Violet, Xaden obviously, and his brother. Xaden doesn't have a brother, so who the hell is that? And so people think it's like Bodhi, but others think it's like Jack. I don't know. I have not gotten answers to that. But anyways, they showed up. They found Violet's sister. They brought the whole gang. and like essentially she was like, I just want you to come to me. I want you to come to me. I'm not gonna kill you. And so they're fighting now. And they try to kill Violet's sister. She's saved. She's okay. And then Violet realized that the freaking Venom lady is actually the Storm. Her signet is Storm, not Lightning, which is so interesting. And now they're fighting because that's the end of books usually. And randomly, I'm now stopped at chapter 61, and it's Rhea's point of view, which we've never gotten Rhea's point of view. We are literally only ever in Violet's point of view or a few chapters with Xaden. We've gotten Xaden, I think, at the last chapter of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, which is interesting. And then obviously there's like the bonus chapters that you guys can read on the internet. So I'm interested in what she's thinking. Killing off Gwen and Imogen, is that even how she says her name, is holding her while she's dying. And then she goes, you should tell him and you'll find happy. Or we will find some happy. Holy shit. What is happening? Is she married? Why did Imogen take away her memories? What is that? Oh my god, Rebecca, I have to wait a year now. Holy cow. Shut up. I don't even know what to say. I have like literal chills. That's not how I expected that to end. She's married. Her and Zadie did something, and she does not remember because she told Imogen. And also Garrick is missing. What is happening? Also, Andarna's back. Period, Queen. I knew you wouldn't do her wrong. What's gonna happen with Taryn and Scal? They're made it. She's married. Oh my god. What is Xaden doing? So many questions. Oh my god. This was so good. This was so good. I think this is like my favorite book of the series so far. Anyways, I guess I'm going to end this here because I'm about to run out of space on my memory card. But I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed Onyx Storm. And yeah, comment down below your theories, what you think is happening. I don't know. I have no thoughts. I don't know how I'm gonna go about my day now.